Hello friends, Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com, your wicked chef. Welcome to my kitchen once again. Guys, today we're doing something. I got an email asking Chris, I need something quick and nice for the kids for lunch. And this is something here my mom used to make for us all the time growing up in the Caribbean. And we call it cheese paste. It's basically a cheese spread to go on bread to make sandwiches. And I've got my grated cheddar all waiting nice there. So here we go. This one is very simple. In Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm sure in some of the other islands it's known as cheese paste. You can call it a cheese spread, but it's gonna have so much more than just basic cheese. So here we go. You're gonna enjoy it. Your kids gonna enjoy it. So here are the ingredients we'll be using today. Up front here, I've got 1 heaping tablespoon of mayo, 1 heaping tablespoon of softened butter, a teaspoon of mustard, prepared mustard. I've got here some milk. This is about 2 tablespoons of milk here. We may need less, we may need more depending on the consistency we get when we start mixing this into the paste. We're gonna need a little bit of black pepper, maybe about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I've got an onion here. We're only gonna grate in maybe about 1/4 of this, and it's important that we do grate it so you're not getting huge pieces of onion in there. Speaking about grate, I've got a carrot here. I need about 2 tablespoons of this grated as well. For that kick, for that nice Caribbean vibe, you know, you gotta put some pepper sauce. I've got here about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper sauce. Any type of hot sauce you like, you can certainly use it. Now, if you're scared of the heat, if it's for the tiny little wee ones who don't do the pepper thing, you can leave that out. Remember, the mustard is going to give it a nice little kick. And here I've got 3 cups of grated cheddar. It's a medium cheddar, which means it has a little bit of a bite to it. If you want to use old, in perfect case scenario, I would use a white cheddar, but I don't have any white cheddar left back, so I'm just going to use this medium cheddar, 3 cups of that. This is going to be pretty simple, so let's get cracking. First up, we're going to grate in that bit of onion in there. It's going to give it a lovely flavor. So I'm going to do is scrape that into my bowl. I've already got some in there. Next up, I've got that carrot, so the same thing I'm going to do is to grate that carrot in here, and that's going to give it a lovely texture and some sweetness from that carrot as well. Just a couple tablespoons of that. Now, there's so many different ways you can personalize this cheese paste. It is truly amazing. If you want to put some pimento peppers in here, which we also call seasoning peppers down in the Caribbean, go for it. If you want to put a little nutmeg in there, you can certainly do that. Some of you, this mayo may seem a little bit strange going in here, but that's all to help with making this into a lovely paste. In goes that softened butter in there as well. The mustard. And get all of it in there. As well as that little bit of pepper sauce. And finally, some of that milk. So I'm going to add both tablespoons of there. You may need a little bit more. And I'm going to crack that fresh ground black pepper in there. And all you want to do here, I'm just going to scrape this off here. All you want to do now is give this a good mix. What you want to do is use the back of a spoon to scrape it down, to sort of press and crush the grated cheese. Now, it's very important, and I forgot to mention this, that you use a fine grate when grating this, because you want it to be a nice smooth paste. You can certainly put all of this into a food processor as well and make your paste that way. So all I'm going to do is continue mixing this. I'm going to add just a little bit more milk in here. So this is where you're going to personalize it depending on the consistency you like. It's supposed to have a sort of a smooth consistency. So I'm going to add a little bit more milk in. Now, if you didn't want to add extra milk in here, you can certainly add more mayonnaise in here if you want. The only thing with the mayonnaise is that, remember, when you add mayonnaise to stuff like this in warm weather, it may go bad. Not really fast, but faster than if you didn't use it. And this here is all done, guys. I'm gonna give it a quick taste. Takes me back to when I was a kid. I'm gonna make me a sandwich. This here, Trinidad and Tobago style cheese paste. Throughout the Caribbean, you're gonna find different versions of this. So don't fret. Everybody making cheese paste down in the Caribbean. Just gonna make me a nice, lovely sandwich here. Hey, even basic white bread will taste good with this. Trust me. I like it nice and thick, you know. Nice. Look at that, all the little specks of that carrots and everything. Boy, oh boy, that's gonna add some nice texture to this. All you gotta do now, bam, seal him up. Trim the edges. I mean, this is bringing back memories to me. This is how mommy used to make it for me, man. I was a spoiled little boy, you know. Trim off those edges, people. Nobody want no dry, did I just say that? No dry edges. Hit him a little triangle cut now. Look at that, people. I remember back in the day, people would add a little drop of coloring in there into the cheese paste, so you'll get different colors. So depending on the day and the mood your mom is in or whatever, hey, you're getting all different color cheese paste. Cheese paste sandwiches, guys. Give this one a try. Chris here, speaking with my mouth full. CaribbeanPot.com, guys. Don't forget to check out my new cookbook, CaribbeanPot.com/book. You're going to enjoy the recipes on there. Cheese paste, you're going to love it.